Who else is tired of your team always losing at Warzone because you're fighting two different teams at once and you end up dying because your attention is split between both of them? There's a pretty simple solution that your team can use to come out on top more often when you're fighting against more than one team. You need to let somebody in your squad become the IGL, or the in-game leader. Most of you already know who this person is, even if you haven't said it, because every group tends to have one person that's more vocal with their calls, their rotations, etc. Now listen, you don't have to be some hard IGL that's calling every single little thing. You just need to nominate a person that can make simple calls when your attention is split between multiple different teams. We need to commit and fight the team on the left, or we need to commit and fight the team on the right. Even among pro teams, it's never my way or the highway. You often have to be flexible and responsive to the information your team may give you or extra calls they might make. Own your calls. If you make a bad call and it leads to your team dying, just own up to it. It's not that big a deal. You'll do better next time. And remember, not every team wipe is a bad call. Sometimes you made the right call and your team just failed to execute. And the most important thing to remember is that sometimes your teammates just aren't going to listen, which means you need to be flexible enough to respond when somebody overextends. If somebody gets too aggro and they're too committed to a fight, sometimes you just need to make the call to have your entire team commit to fighting the fight they're in. So just learn to be flexible and roll with their decision, even if you think it's wrong, and then learn to play from there. Having an IGL that can keep everybody's attention focused on the same thing is going to lead you to having more success and winning more games in Warzone. So share this with your friends so that you can pick your team's leader, and slam that follow button if you want more team fighting tips for Warzone.